Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from storyplanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, The Dharma in DNA, a creation by Dee Denver. The book, The Dharma in DNA, delves into the parallels of Buddhist philosophy and biology. While seemingly disparate, both strive to uncover meaning. Remarkably, the teachings of Buddha and biological research align in defining the essence of humanity. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Dee Denver, a professor at Oregon State University, is an expert in evolutionary genetics, focusing on DNA mutation and genome evolution. He is engaged in a collaborative project that delves into the mutual learnings between Buddhists and biologists. With 3 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On storyplanet.net. To start, an introduction to the combination of Buddhist principles with modern biology. Dee Denver was initially skeptical about the Dalai Lama's teachings, but found them logical and thought-provoking, specifically on the topics of self and impermanence. This encounter led Denver to discover parallels between Buddhism and biology, with both disciplines converging on similar conclusions about human existence. The text aims to explore how Buddhist philosophy and biology intersect in understanding the human experience. Key idea number 1. The conflict between science and religion is not always present. The text discusses the historical progression from ancient Greek empiricism to the clash between religion and science. It covers the transition from Greek and Roman rationality to the dark ages of religious orthodoxy and the modern debate, highlighted by Darwin's theory of evolution. Various perspectives on the relationship between religion and science are presented, focusing on the conflicting claims regarding evolution and the soul. It explores differing viewpoints, such as Richard Dawkins advocating for the exclusion of religion from public life, and Stephen Jay Gould proposing non-overlapping domains of authority for religion and science. The text concludes by suggesting a shift in perspective by examining the interaction of religion and science through Buddhist philosophy. Key idea number 2. Buddhists view the self as a dynamic process rather than a fixed identity. In a meeting between a Buddhist monk named Nagasena and a Greek king Menander, the concept of anatman, or non-self, is discussed. The monk illustrates this idea using the analogy of a chariot, explaining that the self is a dynamic relationship of 5 attributes: matter, sensations, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. Buddhists believe that the self is an ever-changing process, defined by impermanence, and suffering arises when one tries to fix their identity on a single attribute, leading to a futile battle against time and events. Accepting impermanence is key to avoiding suffering according to Buddhist teachings. Key idea number 3. The self cannot be observed or detected under a microscope. For Buddhists and scientists, the concept of a fixed self or identity is challenged by the ideas of interplay and change. Francis Crick's astonishing hypothesis suggests that the self is a result of nerve cells and molecules influenced by genes and the environment. Genes interact with experiences, making the concept of a fixed self even more complex. Both Buddhism and biology highlight the dynamic nature of existence, emphasizing impermanence and interdependence. Reality is a series of evolving patterns, and the idea of a stable, unchanging self dissolves under scrutiny. In conclusion, science and religion, historically conflicting, hold potential for collaboration. Buddhists and biologists share similar views on self and impermanence, suggesting compatibility and alignment between the two. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.